Rural Focus.
It's Troy with Rural Focus this morning, and right now from Planfarm we are chatting with horticultural business consultant Sophie Alexander. Soph, good morning there to you.
Good morning, how are you?
Not bad. Big night the other night in Perth, of course, with the WA side of things with the AgriFuture Rural Women's Award. Of course, you're a past finalist. How'd you find it?
Oh, it's a lovely event. I look forward to it every night and catching up with the alumni.
Yeah, no, it was a good night indeed, and well done to the three finalists, and well done to Mandy Walker, the 2024 winner. Now, Soph, how are things going with you at Planfarm, working with horticultural businesses?
As winter approaches, many of our clients are entering a somewhat quieter time of the year and making decisions for the production year ahead. We're working with the horticultural growers to develop their budgets and determine where they need to focus their efforts. These budgets often include fertiliser and chemical application rates, repairs, farm improvements, staffing, and importantly, enterprise selection. We're working with growers and their other professional advisors, such as accountants and even their banks, to develop a budget for the year ahead. We will work with them throughout the year to track how their business is performing. Yeah. We're regular visitors to their farm to see their on-ground performance. Growers who we've worked with as part of the Hort Innovation and state government-funded Building Horticulture Business Capacity Program and the Hort Innovation-funded Level Up program have access to detailed farm analysis to understand which enterprises are most profitable for them. They can also leverage our industry benchmarking data to identify areas where they can improve their performance. By the way, we're going to be releasing another set of industry benchmarks in June.
You speak about benchmarks. Why are the industry benchmarks useful for business planning?
We've developed the industry benchmarks through thorough analysis of a range of horticultural crops. These benchmarks compare the performance of more profitable growers against the industry average. This enables growers to determine areas of their business where they can focus their efforts to improve performance. We've completed 7 years of analysis, so as an industry, we can see the impacts of on-farm decisions and also industry issues such as disruptions to global supply chains. We've got the data that backs up growers' frustrations with decreased margins from higher input costs, higher operating expenses and lower prices for their quality produce.
And what can growers do in the short term that will help them this season there, Soph?
We advise our growers to focus on areas within their business where they have control. This generally includes optimising inputs and operating expenses. Optimising doesn't necessarily mean reducing or stopping particular practices. It means extracting the most value from every dollar they invest in their businesses. By way of example, we'll often guide growers to leverage the benchmarking data to determine the right level of seasonal labour they'll need to source for the coming season.
So that's the short term. What about the longer term?
We encourage our growers to track the trends within their businesses over several years. This can highlight areas which are contributing to eroding margins. This information has also helped our growers negotiate higher prices, even just a few cents per unit, that can have dramatic and positive impact on the bottom line.
So, Soph, what advice do you have for growers out there at the moment?
Use your data to inform your decisions. We specialise in enabling the use of data to strengthen business performance. Growers often have a lot of data in their businesses, but it's often not in a format that is usable for tactical and strategic decision making. Initially, we investigate what data is available, generate key performance ratios that are relevant to the business, and work with our growers so they understand how to use the ratios to help with their decision making. We also work with growers to determine what information they need, perhaps to calculate labour efficiency, then work with them to collect relevant data so they can track this performance indicator over time. We want our growers to make informed business decisions to improve their financial performance and business resilience.
And I'm sure that they can get in contact with you and the team there at Planfarm.
Absolutely. We're always happy to chat.
Yeah, absolutely. Before you go, Soph, what are you enjoying most with your role there at the team at Planfarm?
Without a doubt, it's getting back on farm and back to my horticultural roots. I studied horticultural science at the University of Western Australia, which laid the foundations for my passion for horticulture. After a career in banking and a Masters of Business Administration under my belt, I appreciate seeing theory being applied in the field and offices of horticultural businesses. Plus, our clients are absolutely lovely to work with. They are highly engaged with really strong business acumen. Most importantly, what they grow is the best in the world.
All right, so there you go for our people in the horticultural sector. You can get in contact with Sophie, the horticultural business consultant at Planfarm. Or if you're wanting to know more, don't forget to check out the website today, planfarm.com.au. Sophie Alexander, thanks for your time on Rural Focus. Good luck going forward, Soph.
Thanks, Troy.